Serving in the Georgia House of Representatives was a dream come true for a student who loved history and loved political science. It was amazing to see firsthand how the process of creating legislation worked, how bills were written, how they were prepared for floor debate, and how the mechanics of debating and passage went. The process of creating a budget was absolutely fascinating to watch. To watch department heads come in, make their pitch, and then budget committees put that together and boil it down to fit the revenue requirements we had. But more than, I think, watching the mechanical processes of how a legislative body worked, it was that I was blessed to work with some of the greatest men that I have ever known. The Speaker of the House, Tom Murphy, the man who would later become Revenue Commissioner, Marcus Collins, Bill Lee, who was the Rules Committee Chairman, and Clarence Vaughn, who was next door to our county in Rockdale and was the majority leader in the House. Even the relationship with the Republican delegation was cordial. It was great watching men who knew what leadership was and what the needs of the state and the needs of the people would do. I watched Tom Murphy, who came from a little town in West Georgia called Bremen, who had no political connection to the city of Atlanta at all, relinquish the gavel to the Speaker Pro Tem and go to the well of the House and argue with tears in his eyes for the funding of a trauma center at Grady Hospital. That was leadership, and that's what I took away from the time I spent at the Capitol. It is that we have to do what's right for the people, and that sometimes takes the political courage to step out and say things that may not please all of your constituents. I think that we need to see that same kind of political courage here in Newton County. We can't worry about whether bills are favored by the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. We can't even be concerned about whether the geographical divisions of the county are exactly pleased with every vote we take. This is a county of over 100,000 people. And if we're going to lead a county of 100,000 people, we're going to have to all be involved. We're going to have to build consensus with the people that we represent. And what that means is we're going to have a chairman, and we're going to have district commissioners who come in without a preconceived notion of how the bill ought to go depending on who introduced it, but with an open mind and an understanding that whatever we do, it has to benefit all the people in Newton County, and we have to build consensus, not just among 3 people so that we can pass the vote, or even among 5 people so we get a unanimous vote, but among the citizens out there too. If we get everyone to buy into the big steps we have in front of us, then we can accomplish almost anything.